It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
That's right, we're all out of gum, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. All right, now. The one thing that I haven't gotten figured out is I don't have a chat lobby screen. So that's something I've still got to work with my artist on. So we're stuck with this one for a little while until I get that figured out. Or kludge one together, which might still be a thing. I might be able to kludge one together on my own. But something like that. Ooh, Andrew, that'd be a good one. Round 1, fight. Finish him. That'd be a good one. I gotta like that one. Oh, that reminds me. You know, here you guys talk about Duke. I had Duke turned off because I was recording games last night, or I think I had Duke turned off. No, Duke's turned on. Long story. I had to go back to the previous version of the game to record that Minotaur game that posted today. Hi guys, it's been a hot minute. I was supposed to do something on Monday, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. I put so much energy and effort into getting that Star Wars Unlimited stream off last Sunday that I think when Monday rolled around, I was just like, oh God, what do you mean I have to sit in front of the computer again? Oh crap, right? I've got a Fitbit, right? Or my little pedometer on my arm, on my wrist. Sunday morning, I got up, I loaded the car, I drove to the local game store, I drove to Dragon's Lair. I didn't leave that store for 10 hours. Okay, it was 7:30 that night before I left the store. Actually, I left here around 9, so I got there a little before 9:30. So I was there 10 hours. In those 10 hours, I walked almost 12,000 steps, almost 6 miles, right? Because of all of the up, down, back, forth, troubleshooting, setup, load, unload crap I had to do. When I got back Sunday night, I was wiped out. I was just like, doing this all by yourself is a slog. It was, I learned a very tough lesson on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. I learned why musicians and bands have roadies. That's what I learned. Now, I had a little bit of help. Some of the local guys helped me unload and reload the car, but I still had to, I would not let them handle the really expensive cameras. And that's not a knock against them. That was in case something goes wrong, I need to be the one to blame, not you. I wouldn't let them handle anything that was like, I let them carry the sandbags and the bin full of cables and that sort of stuff. But it was like the cameras, the television, the tripods, all that stuff. I carried all of that because I didn't want anybody to blame but me if I dropped it or something went wrong. And then I told you guys I would tell this story. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys that tuned in and watched that. I put a lot of work into that. I'm very happy with how it came out. We got some improvements to make, but I'm still very happy with it for a first time out the door. I'd say it's probably 80% of what I'm looking to achieve with that kind of stream. And I've got some additional hardware on my radar to help fix it. But the one thing that just infuriated me, right? I got in there with all my gear. I got set up. And you guys I'll get into the specifics of the setup downstairs a little bit. I use Canon cameras in that room. And I primarily use Canon Cinema cameras. Now, the reason for that is, honestly, a cheap one. The very first one of those I have was basically given to me by a buddy. It's like probably a 12 or a 13, 15-year-old camera by now, and it was at least 10 or 11 when he gave it to me. He wasn't using it anymore. And he's like, look, here, take this home, see if it works, see if it helps you out. And I brought it back, and it turns out, for working in that space, the ease of use, the color profile, the quality of the image I was getting, it's like, that's exactly what I want. And I go, can I bring this back to you guys? Just keep it. So what I've done since then is I've tried to standardize it around using more Canon cinema cameras. I bought another one of those. They're old C100 Mark Ones. If you know what that, if you're interested in, like those cameras came out in like 2011 or 2012, which in the digital camera world is like it's ancient technology, but they work great. As a result, you can get them relatively cheap. So I went out and bought another one, and then I realized I needed a 4K camera, and that was going to be a little more money. And so the most expensive camera is I bought a C200B, which is one of the first 4K cinema cameras they put out. But it doesn't have, like most cinema cameras have got like a viewer lens, like a viewfinder lens. I'll never use that for what I'm doing. So I bought a specific version of that camera that excludes that and just gives you more mounting positions for like stuff on top. But I needed a 4K camera over the table, and I needed one that was less bulky. And so I ended up buying, talking to my buddy who's been helping me with this, helping me, picking his brain about the setup. I ended up buying an EOS R, which is really a still motion camera, but is capable of 4K video. That is the most finicky, touchy, hard to set up Canon camera I own. And on Saturday, I had done weeks of work on the table with overlays, camera positions, getting everything set up. All I did was tear it down, pack it up, load it in the car, and go to reset it up. And after I got done hooking everything up, that Canon EOS R over the table refused to talk to the computer. Nothing I did, I could not get a signal out of that camera from that position. If I changed the cable, it worked fine. If I brought it into the studio setup I had, right, it worked fine. The design of everything was so that I would have a 4K camera over the table so that I could zoom in to certain portions of the table, which is functionality that I had programmed in, but I didn't use a whole lot. And bloody hell, so literally on the fly, I had to physically change around which camera was in which position. And I ended up putting the C200 camera over the table, which was not supposed to happen. That camera is bulky and heavy. And I've got it mounted on a bar, right? A round bar, such that when you put all this weight on it, like anything else, it wants to rotate. You're torquing the bar. So if you go watch those videos, that's one reason the camera looks like, from above, it looks like it's at about a 5-degree angle. That's because it is. That's because it is. And bloody hell, it was annoying. Now, it worked, and we got through it. But man, I'm going to be making some hard... That EOS R, I got home and I told Ginger, I said, this camera's fired. I don't ever want to see it again. I'm going to sell it on eBay, right? I'm going to do the equivalent of the melting your RPG dice that have just killed you. I'm going to sell it on eBay, take the money, and buy a better camera. But buy something. I don't know what I'm going to buy. I've been looking around trying to figure that out. So, anyways, that's been an adventure. Because what I really should replace it with is probably like an EOS R5C or something like that. And that's like $3,500. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. We'll see how it goes. But listen, guys, I appreciate you being here. We're gonna get back to boats this evening, of course. I have to turn everything back on. There we go. There we go. Get my overlays turned back on. Oh, Chaser, I have seen it. I've seen it done. It absolutely happens. It absolutely 100% happens. I need to shrink that chat. I feel like I need to shrink that chat size down just a little bit. I had blown it up for the unlimited stream because of where it was, but I think I need to get in here and maybe make a little bit of a change. Give me a minute. Give me a moment. No, I don't need you. Go. I don't need that window. I need this window. Yeah, let's bump this down to like 100. There we go.
You crazy son of a bitch.
That'll do. That'll do. Who we got there? Altidore with the resub. Castle with the resub. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Welcome in. All right, let me refresh this. That should shrink that back down a little bit, make it a little more normal. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so, guys, tonight the plan for me is I'm going to do whatever I feel like. I know, it's shocking. I know you're shocked. Requests are open. I see some of you guys have already put some stuff in the queue. Tier 7 is on special because I want to work on ranked a little bit. I'm going to set up my Uganda here, which is if I've never played, and give it a go. What I realized is I've got 2 ships down at this tier, Independence and Uganda, and I want to be trying to work through bronze with these ships. Now, I want to believe that Uganda is a pretty good little boat for ranked. She ought to be decent, right? 8.6, I don't need a rudder shift mod. Let's do this airstrike mod. And so I want to give this a go. I have sub-surveillance? That's interesting. I think I want to do aiming mod here. Oh, wait, no. What's the turret traverse on this boat? Let's do turret traverse. Let's do turret traverse. Actually, no, we'll do aiming mod. We'll do aiming mod for now. I may yet come back to turret traverse, but we'll do aiming mod. I want hydro for ranked, I think. See, Castle, that is exactly the kind of thing. That is exactly the kind of thing that I wish I could do with this camera. The problem is that I really need to try to recoup some of the money I sunk into it. So it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to outright destroy it. Which is a shame, because it would feel really cathartic. It would feel really good, but I can't do that. Yes, like I want to, Ginger's right. I want to do like Office Space, right? Complete with gangsta music and a baseball bat. That's what I really want to do. But it's like, no, I need to recoup some of the money I invested in the thing. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. We'll do something else. Oh, man. Let's not explode. Let's work on the commander. Give me a minute here. Oh, I have some 21-point commanders lying around. Let's friggin' go. I do not want to take my Perth commander and do something with him. Because I kind of like my Perth commander. I want to leave him where he is. Like, you know, in my Perth. But apparently I have 2 Perth commanders. Why do I have 2 Perth commanders? That is awkward. Why do I have 2 Perth commanders? I don't know, but Maurice sounds more like the right person. So we're going to take this guy. And let's see. Is this how we would build the ship? No, because I don't need IFHE on a ship that doesn't have HE shells. So let's see. We want longer duration smoke and hydro. I like this skill. I want more consumables. We want more stealth. We want AR. 4 points left. What is my concealment? 10-1. Do I care about top grade gunner? Maybe. Don't need gun feeder. Last stand is handy, but not required. Consumable specialist, pretty sexy. I don't have a heal, so survivability expert feels a little bad. Let's just roll with these 16 points for now, and I think what I'll do is I'll take my next point and pick up like top grade gunner or something. Let's give that a shot. Oh, these do have HE. Why did I think these were AP only? Why did I... I've got this confused with Pan American, I think. Now I feel like I want IFHE. Now I feel like I gotta go back and pick up IFHE. Or, smarter. Let's just do this. There we go. Oh, in that case, then I'm gonna want fire flags. Let's do that too. Yep. Yeah, because now I'm getting 30. I'm only getting 31 mils of pen. Oh, right, tier 7. Tier 7 doesn't get the full effect of IFHE. Hold on a moment. Go there. What do I get normally? 25. I'll run with it. I think it's debatable. Good afternoon, Shaw. Have I played new Orion 44? I have not, actually. This thing needs some camo. My God, it is ugly. God, these camo schemes are terrible. Woof. But they're cheap at least. Is she like 100 dubs? Yeah, I'll take that. All right, and then let's put some flags on her. Do we have any Aussie flags? Nagasaki. This is Regia Marina. This is Kriegsmarine. I can't believe we still tracks, but we have an Austin flag. Like, why? Why would I ever care? Uganda's Canadian. Oh, this is always Canadian. I don't think we have one of those either. Puerto Belgrano, Malta. This is Soviet. This is French. This is Italian. This is British. I like to try and match her up with something that would jive, but it doesn't look like we have anything. You have a Canada Day flag. Oh, first thing, let's change her to the Royal Canadian. Yeah, RCM. You have a Canada Day flag. That'd be pretty good. Do we have any fancy maple leaf looking flags? See, this one looks Norwegian. That's kind of cool. These are all HMS. They're all British flags. There's Brisbane. Aha, wait, wait, wait. Yes, there we go. There it is. I found a maple leaf. There it is. Giant maple leaf. That'll do it. That's what we needed. All right, let's go play Uganda in ranked and see how she does. Let's go try this boat out. Oh my goodness. Now the other thing I was having to mess with was playing. I played a game in ranked yesterday, last night in Independence. That was a little painful. I didn't put any econ bonuses on this boat. I'm gonna regret that decision. That was a little painful. No. This is beautiful. This means I'm on. Guys, if you got to grind out a tier 6 or 7 boat, bronze is actually a really good way to do it. You know you're not going to see tier 9 opponents. Like, that's what you want. That's the way to go. All right, hydro and aerial detection. I really don't care about torpedo range or airstrike range. No, turn that off. I don't care about airstrike range. There we go. That's the information that I want on the screen. Yeah, like tier 6-7 cruiser is a really good place to be. All right, I've got one triple. Looks like one triple on each side. One triple. Angles are not amazing, but workable if needs be. I've got aerial depth charges, which I like. 3 charges. Are they single bombs or double bombs? I'm betting they're singles. Yeah, so I've got 3 singles, plus the crawling smoke, which lasts for a little over 2 minutes, and the sub-surveillance and the hydro. Okay. Okay. All right. This is not bad. This doesn't feel that bad. This feels like a good little boat. This feels like an okay boat, I'm not going to lie. What's my smoke firing penalty? 5.4. So I'm not able to charge something in smoke and fire from within my smoke something that I'm picking up on hydro. So that is I won't say it's disappointing. It's probably a little better. One of the things that makes Perth a little gross at tier 6 is that spotter plane. The spotter plane that Perth has allows her to spot for herself while she's in her smoke, which is really rude, but man, is it a little gross if you know what you're doing.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Okay, so the Akatsuki is north. And I just want to keep beating up... There's the Akatsuki. I just want to keep beating up this Scharnhorst while I get flipped around out of here. The beauty of this ship is that I'm able to do this with fairly little pain. This New Orleans is working right with me, which is genius. Good for him. Scharnhorst put his fire out, which means I gotta stay on him. Yep, just like so, baby. Just like so. Let's go. Nice. Knocked out the Lazo. Love everything that just happened. Scharnhorst is super mega ultra on fire now. Let's keep hammering him for his trouble. All right, time to speed up and get out of here.
Another day, another disembark.
Okay, Heinrich's going to try and push in. Probably want to get my guns flipped. Yep. Okay, Scharnhorst up north bought it. They're going to try and pick on me. LOLOL. Didn't work. Try again. All right, you guys need to murder that Akatsuki. Don't make me come back up there and do it for you. You think so? Cthulhu, that's a shame. I mean, Fiji is so good in the British branch. I'm a little surprised to hear you say that Uganda is terrible. So tell me why. Tell me, I want your opinion, Cthulhu. Why is this ship the worst of them? This is my first game in it, so I don't have an opinion yet. I want to know what yours is. See, there's a lot of disagreement in chat as to which is the worst ship right here. Whole lot of disagreement. All right, Akatsuki up north bought it. Heinrich here's going to buy it here in just a moment. He'll be dead shortly. Either by me or by somebody else. Yep. We are just crushing these guys. I'm loving it. Uh-oh. Colorado took a shot at me. That's bad juju. Oh, good, he missed. Yay. Hobart is poor man's Perth, which means it's good. I mean, Perth is pretty solid, so it's really hard to go wrong there.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
See how good her AP is. I didn't lead him quite correctly. Let's try that. You're guessing. You don't know where I am. You're guessing. There we go. There we go. We found the magic spot, ladies and gentlemen. Right under the stack. Just gotta get some more shells in there. I haven't pulled it off yet. Somehow we keep getting overpins. This guy doesn't understand what his rudder is capable of, apparently. Let's try and short these a bit. Feels like maybe it's a little more to the stern than I'm giving him credit for right now. No, I'm still not getting it. This guy's like total broadside to me, 7 kilometers, and I cannot... There we go. It's all the way aft. It's way back under his stern turrets, it seems like. Not able to sneak it in there very often. It's quite irritating, frankly. This guy's just like, I'm just going to keep blind firing while you farm me for HP. You're dead. Bye. All right, I need to open the range on the Collingwood. See, if this is the worst ship in the line, I'm pretty happy with my choices, guys. Like, this is not a bad boat. Now, because I'm moving full speed, I can let the smoke cover me from astern. So I can open the range here while moving at full speed, let the smoke trail behind me. Unfortunately, it means my bow turrets have to get around, and, well, we're still waiting on that part. Well, it might not up-tier well. Truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised. Most Tier 7 cruisers don't up-tier well, but the reality is that in this mode, I'm not ever going to be up-tiered, so I sort of don't care. Right now, this feels like the perfect mode to grind this ship in. Yep, I got his attention now. Now he's like, oh, murder the cruiser! Murder the cruiser! Except that you just died. Battleship caught himself some red haze craze, but it cost him his ship anyway. Merton, I will say the lack of a heal feels bad. But, I mean, you've got the smoke. I mean, giving you a heal with that crawling smoke would be crazy. Crazy. So I'm kind of glad that they don't. I'm really sorry I didn't put any econ bonuses on for that game. Cowboy with the resub. Thank you for the resub, my friend. Thank you. That wasn't bad. That's not a. I got a high caliber. I got a high caliber and a light cruiser. Like, I can't complain about that result. Okay. Well, I will definitely be playing more of that ship in ranked. Now, admittedly, that opposing team was very bad, and that made that very simple. But I absolutely want to do more of that. That was a lot of fun. We'll just load her up with blues, and then I probably got one of these laying around. Yeah, it's fine. You know what it is, guys? I blame the flag. I blame the giant Canadian flag that we put on the ship. That's what did it. That's what carried us to victory. No, I have the upgraded modules. So that's the B hull and the range mod. But I mean, there aren't many upgrades on this ship, right? There aren't that many upgrades to begin with, so it's pretty easy to do. Pretty straightforward. Since we're derping around in ranked, I'm gonna play one game in Independence while we're here, and then we'll take. Actually, no. Let's do something different. While we're doing Canadian ships, I'm gonna take this game in Haida that Chaser requested, because Haida is such a fabulously good boat for this mode. Plus, I mean, look at this ship. I mean, does it get any more Canadian than this? The bloody hull has a maple leaf on it. Like, it just doesn't get any more Canadian than this. And now that I know it's there, we're going to go put that big old Canadian flag on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at this. This thing just screams maple syrup and politeness. Good evening, Rita. How are you? How... Ginger is saying hello from over my left shoulder here. Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. I dug the perfect shirt out for today. I found my Operation Overlord shirt that I bought at the World War II Museum last year. I bought this so I could wear it on HLL streams, and then today I was like, wait a minute, I should absolutely do this. I actually considered streaming Hell Let Loose tonight instead of boats. I think I want to go to A. I need to take this boat to A with its stealth. I mean, they have no radar. Yeah, I need to take this thing to A. How well does Haida up tier? Haida up tiers very well, and the reason for that, she has insane stealth. Insane stealth.
Let's do this.
Did they really, Chaser? Oh, very cool. I didn't know they'd done that. Now, I may not go directly to the cap circle, but I'm definitely going to play just back of it, in the hopes that somebody will help me murder whatever destroyer ends up there. And I will go ahead and pop a speed boost. Your contribution... Hang on, I have to say it in here. There we go. That's funny. I didn't know that they had done different voices for the Canadians and the Aussies. That's amazing. I'll have to go look that up sometime.
I'm gonna kill you old style.
Adeldrell with the resub. Welcome in. Thank you kindly. Oh, I can mark off this request. This is a request for Chaser. I think one of our battleships is trying to claim Princess Leia status. Blue 9 with the follow. He's trying to explain to the enemy team that he's a consular ship on a diplomatic mission and that he shouldn't be shot at. Oh, Merton. I would pay real money for a Bob and Doug McKenzie mod for this game. I would pay real money for a Bob and Doug McKenzie mod. Like, that would be amazing. All right, let's think about this. I outspot the Sims by about 1 kilometer, and the Akatsuki by about 700 meters. So I'm going to see them coming. I'm not going to fire my torps. I want to hold on to them for a spell. However, I'm going to get angled out. Oh, crap. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Move your butt. There we go. Okay, now, Akatsuki wisely deciding not to push me. So that guy is not stupid, but his torpedoes are on cooldown for a while. And so let's try not to get torpedoed in my Hydro Destroyer, shall we? That feels like that would be ill-advised. Haida is so good, Rita. This ship has always been good. Only 8-kilometer torps. Okay, and he's running away, so that's not going to do it. This ship has been one of the best cap contesters in her tier since the day she released. But it's just, it took people a little while, I think, to wrap their brains quite around to that, right?
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Bloody hell! How did he know? Oh, crap. Please stop, you son of a... I'm going to take one of these. And somehow I drifted into one. Apparently, hitting stop on my rudder does not actually stop me. Stop on my engine does not actually stop me. So that feels really awful. So let's go get some... Let's go up here and find this clown. So that my guys will shoot him. Oh, hi. Hi, Akatsuki. How you doing, buddy? I need you to shoot. I gotta get you to fire your guns. Will you fire your guns at me? Because if you fire your guns at me, I'm gonna be in great shape. Nope, you're trying to smoke and run. Okay.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
How does he have his torpedoes to come back so quickly? God, that's irritating. All right. Did he ground himself? It looks like he might actually make this turn. Let's go run him down. One of the things that Haida is absolutely capable of is murdering opposing destroyers. He did ground himself in here. So what's going to happen in a moment, I'm going to pick him up on short-range hydro, and I have a very narrow window that I can murder him in without being spotted. Okay, no, it looks like he did manage to sneak away. Doo-doo-doo. 3.5 kilometer hydro says, go get wrecked. Goodbye. And now we're going to have fun. Because now I can do trolly things to this Collingwood. Just got to move it. Move slow, baby. Nice! Good citadels, Mr. Gneisenau. Good citadels. I am not getting much out of these shells right now. Starting to feel a little bad. There we go. You get him back on the superstructure. One of the irritating things about these silly Nelson-class ships, they don't have a lot of superstructure. Feels pretty awful. You get a fire on this guy. Can we please get a fire? Smoke's about to run out. I'm at about 2 more salvos that I'm going to have to secure the guns for a spell. Unless I want to get in a gunfight with these guys.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Ooh, Gneisenau now knocks him out. All right, let's get south. Either let's get south or let's go. I don't want to get in a gunfight with Lazo. They're gonna kill. They're gonna murder the sign off here in a minute. We'll just run back down towards B. Oka, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Is there anything good about Collingwood? Her gun caliber. Collingwood is a ship that I expected to just hate. And I gotta say, she really surprised me. The Nelson ships, the Nelson class boats and I generally don't get along. The turret configuration, all the rest, it just generally does not sit well with me. But I gotta say, that worked out really well on Collingwood. That gun caliber was a big improvement. And she feels like the first couple times I played her, the accuracy was really, really solid. Like I remember, I think the first time I ever pulled the trigger, I think I dunked a Nagato for like 40k. And I was like, whoa, okay, so the guns are punchy. That's nice. Like that kind of thing. It really shocked me. It surprised the hell out of me. Because I'm not used, like when you play a Nelson, you don't always get that kind of punch. But man, Collingwood had it. Collingwood crushed it. It was pretty cool. All right, so our Boise has chosen suicide. He'll be dead to secondaries in moments. Their Scharnhorst is similarly going to die. Why has the Gneiss not punched him out yet? Oh, he's burning now. He's dead already. Okay. I need to get up here, find the Sims, take him on, and murder him with my crawling smoke and my hydro. If I can get the Sims to fire at me, I can use either him or I can use either the Scharnhorst or the Udachi as a spotter. 100% Chaser. Like I said, chat made me play Collingwood, and at the end I was like, this boat's actually not that bad. The guns just surprised the crap out of me. I couldn't believe the guns. Even today, I still sort of don't believe Collingwood's guns. They're kind of silly for the tier. Okay, I got Torps right here, which tells me he's off to the left somewhere, probably trying to cut back towards mid. That lasts nearly 4 minutes. And I have a kilometer spotting advantage on the Sims. So I'm just gonna push the Sims mercilessly here. I should find myself, if I find myself in a gunfight with this guy, I should be able to beat him. Darlene, you don't need a mechanic for that. You just need a voice. I've been doing that for years. Every time I shoot down a carrier plane, I go, delicious. Oh, hey. What is up? Well, this guy's almost dead anyway. Now, what I haven't quite figured out is how he thinks this is going to go. I have more gunpowder than you, man. That's not ever going to work. I have more gunpowder than you. Sims is good, but she ain't invulnerable. That guy didn't have nearly as much health as I thought he did either. Yeah, the turret traverse is kind of crap, Chaser, but I gotta say, you know, if that's the biggest complaint I have about this ship, then you know what? It's fine. It's fine. If that's as bad as it gets, we're okay. My money says he's going to come through this gap in a minute. And I don't want to give him the opportunity to murder me. All we have to do is not die for a while. Well, my torpedoes were, I guessed correctly, my torpedoes are simply a little too slow. It's all right. Nah, Chaser, here's the thing. Okay, in a straight-up gunfight, undamaged, Sims is not something I'm probably going to be excited about taking on. In a Haida. Here's the thing. I went into that match with a health advantage and more people shooting at him, he was dead. He had 1,800 HP. All I gotta do is hit him with a handful of shells and he's a dead man. He has faster gun reload, but I have more barrels. So there we go. Haida's a fabulous cap contester. And it's all about that spotting range. That spotting range is just crazy. So yeah, if you've got one of these and you want to have like easy mode grinding for bronze ranked, you pretty much can't go wrong with this thing. All you have to do is understand that your job is to contest caps, spot and murder other destroyers, and like finish off low health targets, and you'll be fine. You will be having a whale of a time. All right, what else you guys put in the queue? Gearing, Brandenburg, York. Should give that a play. Enterprise. Haven't played that in a while. Bliss. Yikes. Orion. What the hell? Okay, somebody's got to refresh me what an Orion is. I know I have one. I've never even looked at it. Okay. So Orion is a Tier 6 British light cruiser. AP only. It feels like a Leander. Yeah, this looks like a Leander. You say refitted. Does she have like more AA or something? Not really. What's so refitted about her? I've got traditional depth charges. I've got basically the same torpedo power. Looks like relatively comparable stealth. Super heal and speed boost. Aha! So I don't have regular here. I have super heal and I get speed boost. That's it. I might play it later. I don't really want to play it in ranked. I mean, I don't know. It's not a Perth. It's a Leander. Leander's pretty decent in this format. Is it regular hydro? Regular hydro. Doesn't have the smoke. Oh, it doesn't have smoke. Ooh, yeah. So you get a super heal and no smoke. So let me think about this for a minute. If I grab my Leander captain and just dump him in here. Old 17-pointer. Yeah, this is not terrible. I end up with 9.4 concealment. 9.5 on the guns. 9.5? That feels bad. Well, Leander's 9, so it's not outrageously bad. It's just bad. It's not crazy bad. It's just bad. Longer range torps. 10 on Orion. I think Leanders are 8. So that would make sense. Yeah. Okay, so you do get slightly better torps. What's up, Black Duke? Welcome in. How have you been? I still owe you a package. I still have not mailed your stuff back to you. I apologize. I need to get that done. 7.8 on the rudder shift. I don't think you need rudder. I don't think you need rudder stuff. I think you want depth charges because you don't really have much else to take there. You probably want main battery mod. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go aiming systems. I think you want hydro again. Keep buying that. Keep buying these hydro mods, man. Submarines. Submarines. I keep buying hydro mods. And then this guy. And then no HE, so I do have a heal. I do want my consumables to come back relatively quickly. I do want my Hydra to run better. I don't want to explode. We'll take the flood flag because 10-kilometer torpedoes. Why not? Let's put cash and commander XP on here. And free XP because we can. Oh, I did something cool the other day, guys. I realized in my inventory, I could sell econ bonuses. And I had all these gray bonuses I was never going to use, and I made like 60 million credits. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then I started looking at my green ones that I'm never going to get through. Like, if I were to sell all of these green ones... Look at that. Look at that. I got 160 million credits in green bonuses just sitting around. I'm like, wow, I actually have a lot more money than I thought I did. I was shocked. I was like, okay, I thought I was like, okay, I haven't bought all these super ships because I didn't figure I had the cash for it. But it's like, turns out I got a lot of cash. Maybe I should use some of it. Like, I think I'll just casually buy a Devastation. Why? I don't know. Feel like it. There. Now I have one. Maybe I should play it someday. All right. Back to Orion. Yeah, right. Night Owl, it was crazy. All right. I think we're probably okay here. We did flags. Oh, and not quite. I haven't done you and you. I love that Malta flag. I love that Malta flag. And I want to make sure we're using... Okay, good. What is this thing? Commonwealth team. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, I like the green better. We're going with the green. Yeah, I like that better. All right. Yeah, this seems okay. I really should do a double reset, Philip, and just burn a bunch of free XP and go rake up a bunch of research points. I really should, because I've got a whole bunch of unique upgrades that I don't own yet. Right? When you come in here, see, it's here. See, like there's a no, not these ones. I'm in the research bureau. Here we go. See, I've got a lot of these I don't own. Now, not all of these are ships that I would play, right? But I should invest in them anyway. Like the Harugumo's one I might actually play someday. The Daring one intrigues me a little bit. A lot of these are for boats that I don't play a lot of, but I really should give them a go anyway. All right, I think I'm about ready to give this thing a go. We should be good. Did captains? We did all this. Yeah, all right, let's go try Orion. This is for Shaw. Philip's like, yes, do it. Chaser, did they announce? Have they not announced how Johnston's going to be available yet? I thought I had read something. Okay. I have not. I was incorrect. Nope, you're right. I have missed it. I do not yet know. Chaser and a Grom. Oh, that's another line. No, I'm past this. I'm on the 8. I'm on whatever the 8 is in that line. It's like it's another one I could be grinding in this mode. I know I have 10-kilometer torpedoes. There we go. That'll do. I'm gonna go to C. Should I go to C? I probably shouldn't. I should probably go to A to help murder destroyers. Let's go to A to try to help murder destroyers. Chaser, I'm going to go to A with you. I'm going to go to the usual spot up here and see if I can make it work. From the south side, it's a little tougher, though, so we'll see. Well, Zandy, you can't div in ranked, but we could just do a Joe Blow, random div. That could be done. Well, I've got everybody here. I'm going to be doing a random boat stream in the morning. Late morning here in the U.S. Late morning for me. Probably going on there around 11-ish, 11:30. And probably stream through about mid-afternoon. Probably about 3 hours. And then right into Zath. Zath's going to be on later. He's got some kind of call going, I think. Some kind of work thing that he's got to do. And then he's going to be around. So if you're looking for more boats and you bail early tonight or something, I'll be around again for a few hours tomorrow as well. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's friggin' go. I should have speed boosted up here with Chaser. We'll speed boost now.
Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Much better. Coochie, 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 coochie.
No idea why I had AP in the barrel, but whatever. Oh, because I only have AP. Alright, let's get out of here. We capped. That's what I was here for. I'm going to pop out briefly in front of this guy. Let's see how lucky he gets or how lucky he's feeling. All right, we're going to keep running for a spell. Well, now he can see me. I guess we'll go ahead and shoot at him. Because I can't do anything about that.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Come on. Stop in front of my torpedoes. You know you want to. Come on, have some legs. Have some legs for my boy. Yeah. Oh, he took 2 of them. Feels good. Feeling good, baby. Let's go. Metal fishes taste delicious. Now, the Mahan is in this cap with him. There's no other way for him to be capping this quickly. So I need to get up here and help murder this guy. He's going to spot me again in a minute anyhow. Let's short these a spell. I probably should have done some single fire torps there, but it's not what I did. Hope you're looking out, Rook, because he's coming, buddy. Oh, my... Oh, Chaser, what are you doing? Thank you. Let's go murder the Mahan. We know exactly where to look for him. Except that he took our Scharnhorst with him. A fact that I particularly don't care for. And my Hydro's down for a spell. Our Rook is likely dead, because apparently he doesn't understand when I click on the map. I'm not kidding. Oh, I need those torpedoes to come back. Alright, hold on. I gotta get on the other side of this iceberg to kill the Mahan. I need some cover between me and the stupid battleship. Alright, we're close to the Hydro.
Can't leave my ride behind. Coochie, coochie.
Crap. He bailed, but he bailed on the backside of his smoke. Sign up, I'm going to dodge them all. Okay, Scharnhorst is running. Somehow we're 2 ships down because our Z-31 is terrible. Oh my god, we're going to lose this game. Alright. No, okay, good. He killed the Scharnhorst. That's something. The Mahan should be right in front of me when I pop out of the side of this smoke. Yep. You've got nowhere to hide, my little friend.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no checks. You've got to be kidding me.
Let me show you how much I care about your fires.
And it got such good gas mileage.
Okay. He turned back. He's turning back to the left. He turned back to port. Oh, that's right. That's the torpedo launcher he murdered. Well, I have to be a little frosty here. Because if I close with this guy a little too close on the wrong side of the ship, I'm going to get all his torpedoes. And I don't have hydro for a spell, so that will suck. I need to try to come out of the smoke somewhere he's not expecting. Especially since he blew up my port side torpedo launcher, which I'm more than a little irritated by, I must say. Hi, how you doing, buddy? You died. Get off my board. Okay. Scharnhorst is going to... Okay, so we lost the battle down south, but I'm going to be able to back Cap C. I just need the sign-up to go win a battle for me. And let's pop our speed boost so we can get onto the cap quickly. Kyle, I've played Uganda. I've now played Orion, which I'm actually kind of liking. I've never played Orion until this game. This is not bad. I played... Is that it? I feel like I played one more. What else did I play? I forgot. I got to play Independence before we get off of ranked. Haida. That was it. I played Haida. That was it. I knew there was something. Go get him, sign up. Oh, yeah. Solid hit. Nicely done. No, Chaser, look, you started off well. The smoke screen, you dropped it at A, let us cap early, which was bloody handy. The Z-31, I feel like, probably shouldn't have died. He was in a terrible position. He was on, like, the 10 line. Like, that's not ever going to be a good place. Like, that's not beneficial. So, what are you doing? Unfortunately, you got smashed. That happens. I mean, yeah. You're in a line of destroyers that I also don't think very highly of, so that's not a knock against you, that's a knock against the ships. I don't think Grom is all that great. Yeah, Vergna, you don't have the smoke. You get speed boost, better torps, and the super heal. And that, for the moment, seems to be pretty solid. Like, it's working out to be a nice little package here. Please kill him. He's healing. Thank you. I'm not even going to finish my cap. Very sad. But we win the game, so I kind of don't care. You're welcome, Shaw. That's not bad. 3. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to finish my cap. That's not a bad boat. That's not... Like, if you like Leander, if you like the British Lights, I think Orion is a perfectly good ship. Right? I'm glad to see them still making premiums at this tier because it's not something we have not seen a lot of. They seem to have kind of run away from making premiums in the middle tiers in the last few years. Everything is 8, 9, or 10, or whatever. And I would much rather them continue to make premiums in the middle tiers. A, they tend to be more affordable for newcomers to the game. And B, they tend also to be more playable. More playable. That's not the word I'm trying to come up with. Maybe dropping $50 or $40 or whatever, and jumping right into a tier 8 game is like feels really bad, right? We've all seen people who have bought their way up to high tiers and don't know what they're doing, right? But if you see people bite your tongue, Grunty. But if you see a new player driving around in a tier 6 premium ship, like or a 5, like a Murmansk or a Hill or something like this, you're like, cool, man. You're just making some credits. You're learning the game. Like nobody really cares if you're playing a mid-tier premium ship when you're brand new, right? The middle tiers are where you learn the game. It's when you go buy a tier 9 premium and think you're amazing because you're tier 9, only to get smashed in seconds because you don't know how to play. The rest of us roll our eyes and go, crap, you know? I like that. I like Orion. That was solid. Xander wants me to go back to Utah Beach. I think we need to go to Utah Beach tonight, don't we? What's up, Slayer? I think we need to play some Utah Beach tonight. Xander, would you do me a favor? Give me a sec. I need to check something. Are the 13.3 codes almost all gone? They are basically gone, aren't they? Yeah. Well, there's still some in here. Xander, do me a favor. Go into Discord and set me up a giveaway. Just do your usual thing for like 5 codes or whatever. But give away a couple of the golden weeks and 3 of the subscriber camos. I've got 13 4 codes I need to put into the folder, but I haven't done it yet. So let's do that. Good evening, Alu. I'm wearing my Operation Overlord shirt tonight. I got one. I picked this up at the National World War II Museum last fall. I'm very proud of this shirt. I quite like it. Thank you, Xanda. Appreciate you. Good evening, DS9. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Atlanta. I want to come back to Utah Beach. Philip wants me to play my brand new Devastation. Let's try it. Let's go have a look at Devastation. I discovered I had a whole pile of money that I didn't know I had. And so I did a dumb thing. And I bought another super ship. What did I even buy? This is like Super Conqueror, right? Isn't that what this thing is? Hang on a minute. .419s. So these are 16 and a half inch guns, something like that. She's fat. She's slow. She's got 100,000 HP. That ain't so bad. Super Conqueror. All right. Congratulations. She's going to be a cat. She's going to be commanded by a cat. All right, let's think about this. Now, I'm sure somewhere I have a Conqueror. Hey, I do. And I played my Conqueror to apparently to be on fire. Apparently, this is some kind of psychotic British build. So let's just see if it works up here. Here. Let's just see if my psychotic British build still works. She needs some camo. Oh, she needs modules. Yeah, we should do modules. I'm betting I don't need range. No, we'll go reload. That's the obvious winner here. Probably stealth, although admittedly 10% consumable action time sounds pretty good when I'm going to be on fire a whole bunch. Let's try it. Airstrike mod. Yes, please. Aiming systems mod, I think. Yes, please. What's the turret traverse? Yikes! I think I'm going to regret that. But I think oh, man. You can't really do both, can you? No. Oh, my God. The dispersion is terrible. The turret traverse is equally bad. And that's buffed. Woof, that's buffed. Damn, these turrets are awful. Let's do that, and then this. Now, the other option I have here is to counteract fire and flooding. But I also took... Not only did I take Furious, I took Heavy AP. Nice, Evil. Kid is a good boat, man. Well, I mean, do we have... Hang on a minute. I don't even think we have... Do we have the picture? I know we have the audio files. Did they actually put him in as a captain somewhere? They did, didn't they? I don't think... Why don't I have one? Oh, there he is. How have I never done this? How have I never done this? All right. So I've got to work with my jingles then and get him upgraded to where he's useful. Okay. So yeah, I've just never made the time to do that. Somewhere if he caught a clip of that, he'd be like shaking his finger at me. So, yeah. All right. I think what I want to do, let's use the fire and flood flags, but let's not go cray. I still feel like I want the depth chart. I still feel like I want the airstrike thing. 24 seconds versus what? Were they like 27 seconds? Man, I don't know. Because I feel like... Alright, I feel like there's a couple different ways I can play this boat. I'm going to try this instead of the airstrike mod. Now, I know I'm going to regret it, because sooner or later, a submarine's going to come along and harass me, and I'm going to be like, I should have taken the stupid depth charge module, but... Oh, he has Evil. He's good people. He's good people. I think the San Diego was the most recent one, maybe? I don't remember. It's not that important. He's just good people. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. Give me the Maltese flag again. I love that Malta flag. It's so gorgeous. There we go. Okay. Oh, I need camo. Oof, this thing's naked. Naked and ugly. What does this cost? 200? That feels okay. Yeah, I'll spend 200 dubs on that. All right. Wow. 16 barrels of fun, ladies and gentlemen. 16 barrels of fun. What could possibly... My God, these shells are slow. Holy crap. The AP is slower than North Carolina AP. Are you guys seeing this? How have I never noticed this before? North Carolina... Oh, it's not. Okay, North Carolina AP is 701. This stuff is 740, so it's not quite that slow, but it's slow. Sure. Let's go be a troll. Let's go be a troll, ladies and gentlemen. 16, yeah, that's exactly right, Alou. 16 barrels of fun on a hull that straddles several map squares. Crypto, I'm used to that. One of the reasons I quit playing Battleship in like 2017, I don't play a lot of Battleship, right? I got tired of sitting in a game for 20 minutes and hitting like 40 times. And I was like, this style of play is not for me. This style of play is not for me. I'm too ADHD. I need instant gratification. Battleship is so often pull the trigger, hold your breath, cross your fingers, pray to RNGesus, sacrifice a chicken, cover yourself in goat blood, and watch as all your shells straddle a target. After 2 years of that, I was like, this class and I are never going to get along. No subs, so that feels nice. And the game crashed. Amazing. As soon as I hit start battle, I got the infamous, you need to restart your game. Awesome. So let's restart the game. Merton, some battleships are relaxing. You're not wrong. I find the secondary battleships to be particularly relaxing. Yeah, no, Commander Rock and I are on the same page, right? Like, brawling battleships tend to be, they're fairly relaxing because they're fairly straightforward to play. It's like, drive at the opposing team, get in range of your secondaries, don't die, make them cry. Like, that's kind of the whole thing, right? Alright, we got HE in the barrel. My god, the reload on these guns is terrible. Alright, let's put up some rings here. I want you, I don't care about you, and I want that. There we go. I'm going to leave the HE in the barrel for now. Just while we learn to spot things. This ship feels like a Kurfürst. Look at the length of it. My god. Mein Gott.
So how does it feel to have my foot up your ass?
Good question, Duke. Don't have an answer for you. However, this Kurfürst is coming into range. We should turn so I can give him all the love that he deserves.
To Jurassic Park.
The last time I played a British battleship, I remember burning a Kurfürst down mercilessly at long range, and it was hilarious. JHL, thank you for the follow. Did I lead these shells right? Man, they take a while to come back, don't they? Well, 12K? Oh, God. These boats are so stupid. Oh, my God. These boats are dumb. They're so dumb. Now, because I spent all the money, all that crazy money on AP skills, I'm going to load the AP in the hopes that I get the chance to use it. For some reason, you guys are bailing, and I feel like that's not a smart choice. Every ship that spawned on their north is just running away. I actually could use a spotter plane right here because I would love the viewpoint. I'm going to fire... No, that's over him. Here he is. Okay, I'm going to put some HE in the barrel, and we're going to cut back to mid. There's nothing to shoot up here. $13K, I can't complain about that either. Is she really Gilron? I'm not saying I necessarily disagree with you. I'm saying I have not played the ship enough to really have a good sense. Like, this is literally my first game in it. I've seen other people play it. I think I'm going to be behind that Marseille because my shell velocity is so bad. Yeah, I am behind him. If I hit him, it'll be accidentally. I will accidentally land shells on him. T-boned the Kremlin. Probably should have loaded the AP right there. Oh, hi, Holland. Wow, you might walk into an Austin. That's going to feel terrible, huh? Stern turrets are just about loaded. I'm going to be behind him, or I'm going to slam him into the island, one or the other. Our Austin needs to get in the game. You know, Gilron, you would think that. At the same time, I've played Mecklenburg, and I consider Mecklenburg to be terrible.
to Jurassic Park.
Right? MacGyverb. Love it. Thank you for the follow. Like, Mecklenburg and I are never going to get along. I despise that ship. I think I'm going to get those over the island. Come on. Yeah, I had one or two that didn't make it. There's the fire I was looking for. I probably should be swapping to the AP and lobbing ships to the south, but I really want this Kurfürst off my face. I don't like him being here. Let's load some AP and go back and play with these guys down south. This Ruprecht and I, for example, not the Ruprecht. There's a battleship over here. Where was he? Oh no, he just bought it. Okay. Like this Worcester and I might have some good times together if he'll stop maneuvering for a little bit. I accidentally hit the Worcester. Like, literally by accident, I hit the Worcester. That's hilarious. Where is this? Okay, the Ruprecht is running. There was a Zhao down there, but we can't spot him anymore. Is that the Bungo? Wow. That guy is way out there. There's the Zhao. Come here, you. Come here, you. I got shells for those. You see those? We still got shells for those. All right, Shells. Let's go. Let's go, Shells. Let's go. Those look pretty good. Those look pretty good. Get down. Well, he knows he's been in a fight. I'll give him that.
Got him!
All right. Okay, I'm going to take a shot at this Patrie, but I'm going to have to lead it, like, weirdly. I think he's slowing down. I'm going to try that. I have no idea if those shells are going to go anywhere. We're going to swap back to the HE. The Kurfürst managed to sneak away, which I'm a little salty about. Okay, I'm behind the Patrie. Actually, I might hit him with a couple. I'm surprised I got 9K at 23 kilometers. Let's go in with the HE because Patrie. He is French, after all. He should really hate the HE. Come on, Shells. Get back down to Earth for me. There we go. That looks pretty good. 3 pens. Maybe about 10K or so. Not great, not terrible. I've had worse. I've had better. This ship is not exciting. I'll tell you that. This is about as boring a battleship as you can possibly play. I want one of your torpedo tubes, LOL. I'll swap to the AP in a minute. Woo! Patrie's feeling it. Ruprecht should be out. Well, he's going to be out shortly at that rate. Jaeger's just having his way with him. They're going to start shooting at me in a minute, which is fine. That's what I'm here for. Let's keep the speed moving, though. Put the HE back in the barrel. I want to finish this Ruprecht off. $16 barrels of fun. Let's go. It's sad. I took all these skills and everything to be on fire and flood, and I haven't been on fire once this match. I'm actually kind of sad about it. The Kurfürst killed our Kremlin. That feels pretty crappy, not gonna lie. Ooh, okay, he's out. Let's go find something else to murder. Like a Wusta. Kyle, 100%. The Japanese light cruiser line is unquestionably the worst line they've released in like the last 3 or 4 years. It's just, it's not interesting. It's objectively bad. There's a whole lot to hate about it, frankly. Come on, shells. I might actually have overled him just a hair. No, those look pretty decent. Except that I can't hit anything. I can hit battleships at long range. Apparently I can't hit cruisers at long range. So, while I don't regret buying this ship, because eventually, sooner or later, I will get some kind of economic bonus for having it in my port, I will say that this is not an interesting playstyle to me. The reload really hampers this ship. With 16 barrels, I understand why the reload what it is. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I'm not excited to play this boat by any stretch of the imagination. What I really want, I want our carrier to spot the Malta. Because I feel like if he does, I'll have a shot on him from here. He's down here along the bottom of the map somewhere. Oh, yeah, I haven't updated the drink. That's my fault, Taz. That's my fault. In fact, there was something else I think I forgot to turn on. We have I was running a giveaway. There we go. The giveaway timer got turned off. I fixed that. And then let me fix the drink command. It's just regular Garrison tonight. There we go. Excellent. More time extensions. I love it. Now, the Shima is going to be able to get spots on the carrier soon, I think. Malta's trying to reset him, but failing. There he is. That's my only salvo. It's the only salvo I'm going to get before the game ends. I think I overlet it. He's trying to turn. A shell. Amazing. He was not moving that quickly. Taz, I love the Garrison. There's so much to like about it. I've always liked Garrison. It might have actually been my very first bourbon, but it's relatively on the sweet side. It's got a lot of great flavor to it. I just like it. I've always liked it, and I like how they do business. I like the causes they support. I like the company, right? Well, I'm glad we had these other people in the game because I apparently did not contribute a whole lot to that win other than sailing around and lobbing HE and being a jerk. Uh-oh. You know what that means? We have to play flags or not flags. We've been having a lot of this lately. We have to play some flags or not flags. All right, guys. Simple game. I'm going to put up a prediction. Flags or not flags. You have 60 seconds. Bid as many points as you wish against flags or not flags, and then we will open the container and see what we get. Bid as many channel points as you wish, or as many as you don't wish. They're your channel points. You do whatever you want with them. I don't care. Doesn't bother me in the least. Leaning heavily on not flags right now. Whole big pile of people. Ooh, somebody's coming in to try to make it more even. Xanda, I could probably just tell you, it's going to be the Ladybird. She absolutely prefers the Ladybird to almost anything else they make. No, Hetman, there's people who go up there like weekly. Joe, I'm hoping so. I don't really need the premium time, but it'd be cool. I've had dubs recently. Okay, submissions are closed. You guys are just about evenly split. Let's see. Survey says... Not flags. It is premium time. Look at that. You guys that called premium time got it. Look at that. 7 days of premium time when I have like 750. Well, you know. All right, let me complete this prediction here. Choose outcome. It was not flags. Congratulations. If you chose not flags, you have won some channel points. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Well, we played Devastation. Let's get back to ranked for a little bit. I'm going to try York. York is a boat that I really like. I'm not sure she's a good pick for ranked. She's got a good mix of tools. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sure it's the ship that I would pick for a small format. She can brawl, so I'll give her that. Let's see. Where's my York? York. Vesser, York. There she is. Atlanta's a great boat for ranked. Anytime you can take radar into tier 7 and troll destroyers, c'est magnifique. C'est magnifique. All right, let's do it. York. This is for Mr. October. He's been waiting patiently for this one. The queue is going to be mostly battleships in bronze because that's just typical. Have I played Monarch since the buff? I have not, Cab. I have not. I was having a conversation today over on YouTube. I posted my Learn to Play Minotaur thing today. And during that video, I made a comment about, Izumo basically not being my favorite battleship. And it drew a couple of comments, people saying, ship's been improved. You really should give it a chance. You really should give it a shot. I kind of feel that way about Monarch, maybe. Like, I remember playing through Monarch the first time and going, oh my god, this ship can't hit anything. It can't citadel anything. It's literally an HE boat is all it's physically capable of. It's such trash. They've changed the boat around a little bit. What I don't know is, has it actually improved things? I don't know. Oh, Chaser's in his sheer on the other team. That's fine. I legit don't know. I have no answer for you. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't.
God bless America.
I got nothing. Yeah, Königsberg is the offset turrets. And then Nuremberg is basically the same style of ship, but her turrets are all in a line. One of the reasons that I won't say generally. Yeah, generally. One of the reasons I generally wouldn't play York in this format is that she's going to have less early game impact than a light cruiser. One of the nice things about taking a light cruiser into ranked is you've got better detection. You can generally move up right on a destroyer's butt. And in this kind of format, a lot of times you can get smoke, or at a minimum, you can be there to help troll the opposing destroyer when they show up. In a heavy cruiser, chances are you're going to be getting shot a long time before you get anywhere near a cap circle. So it's a little more risky to push early with a heavy cruiser. Like, I mean, what's the best? Probably the stealthiest heavy cruiser in this bracket is probably like a Surrey, right? She's probably like 9.8 or something. You might get away with it there because there are some light cruisers that don't. Like a Fiji's like 10.1. So, I mean, can you get away with it? You can, but I sure as hell don't recommend it. No, Miyoko's like 11 and change, Striker. I mean, Algerie and York are way up there, right? They're 12 plus. Algerie's like 11 and a half. Miyoko's like 11.1 or 3 or something like this. She's like low 11s. So it's one of these things where it's like, if you have a buddy to let you some smoke, or you want to play behind him 5-6 kilometers, hey, that works. But you got to be real frosty about how you deploy that ship. See, the opposing destroyer telling me exactly where he is. Okay, he just moved a little bit. So we know they've got one destroyer locked down in B versus our Mahan. We know... We don't know. We suspect one of them is... Oh, okay. No, Chaser's right here in front of me. Hold on. That's not going to be a great place for him. Please don't take a torpedo stored. Okay, good. Thank you. They are heavily camped out on this mid-cap. And I do mean heavily. Heavily camped out on this mid-cap. They're going to pick it up, too. Something else is down here. How am I lit? What are you doing down here, Chaser? Oh, you swung south. Okay. He's over here somewhere. Well, our battleships need to engage. We will not win with 2 BBs playing from spawn while theirs sit on cap circles. Oh, hey, what up, Chaser? How you doing, my dude? Oh, really? You gotta be kidding me. Why can I magically not hit things with my guns all of a sudden? What in the hell is happening? If only the Steward had the brains that God gave an insect, we might not be in this position. That's better. York is trying to Citadel me. He's probably going to be able to do it. Yep. But I've got to murder Chaser while I can spot him. Come on, Shells. Oh my god. This game is already going to be a loss. I can just smell it coming. The Steward has no balls, and my battleship's playing in the ACAP. Two BBs wasted. They don't want to fight. They want to camp. They don't want to fight. You will not win the game. You will not win the game sitting in the cap we already own. Come on, Shells. Come on, Shells. Yes. All right, let's go. Let's friggin' go. Stored, you need to cap, my friend. You need to go cap, buddy. The Steward is an idiot. He should have pushed the Shira. Now he's finally going to go cap. Come on. There we go. Give me a break. Their entire team They're playing worse than we are, positionally. You're going to cut in front of that island? All right, let's do it. He didn't turn like I expected him to. A little surprising. Okay, now he's turning. That's all right. Still behind him. I cannot seem to lead my guns correctly. So we are going to simply stop shooting for a bit, I think. West Virginia is going to bite it soon. We need to get flipped around and ready to receive here. It's fine. I'm going to let the Scharnhorst go chase him. I'm going to let the Scharnhorst go chase him. I am going to get set to receive. Let's do this. You know, Chaser, I got to say, your team started off way better position than ours, and then they all ran away. I have no idea what they're doing here. I am genuinely confused. Like, hashtag confused screaming sort of thing. I'm now exactly where I want to be. Trolling south, letting the Scharnhorst push into me so I can mock him relentlessly. Oh, gotta get a fire on his buddy. At least our battleships are now finally going to get into the war. Okay. One Scharnhorst behind an island. I'm going to have to come back to port just a smidge. There we go. All the fires burning at once. He DCP'd one fire. Excellent. Let's make him regret that decision. Oop. I'm not playing that very intelligently. All right. Time to get flipped. Now, I'm not really interested in taking a brawl with a Scharnhorst. I think our Nagato has chosen a bad position. Who was that? Nickor. Thank you for the follow. Let's see how this works out. I'm not convinced this is going to go well. Yeah, he's going to get torped here, it looks like. He's going to take at least 2 of those, while sailing broadside to a Scharnhorst at close range. So that doesn't feel like a smart play, to put it lightly. Oh, Mahan, don't do it. You're going to do it. Don't do it. OMG. Yeah, this Nagato has chosen death and is just not a good player. So he hung in the back all game, and now that he's pushing into something, he's basically chosen poorly. Now, the torpedoes might be very effective. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, we're going to have broadside shots on a Scharnhorst. Let's do it. Let's go. Move up, move up, move up. You're dead. Goodbye. All right. One ship lead. Yeah, Chaser, my team didn't know how to do board control, and then magically yours didn't know how to do board control, and then magically mine also threw ships away, and I'm baffled. I am legit baffled at what is happening in this game. I'm not going to lie. Now, the hilarious thing is, your surviving Scharnhorst here does not seem to be the sharpest tool in the shed, either. Okay, he's going to try and push up. He's coming in, boys. Who was that? Zoop with the raid. Thank you kindly. Long time no see, my friend. How you been? How you been? I do not want to blunder into Z39 torpedoes. So let's do some shenanigans here, shall we? Let's angle away. Gonna leave him... Actually, I was gonna leave him some metal fishes, but I don't know that it's gonna matter a whole hill of beans. He's sort of not looking for me. And he died. Alright, let's go to sea and wrap this game up, kids. Oh, hey, what's up? It's the Z39. Oh, my goodness. This is like the cowardly York that wouldn't. Now, when the Z39 dies, I'm hoping I get a little more damage off this York, but no. Okay, there we go. Yes, chosen. Yes, Cav, that's a good one. I'm gonna jot that down. I've got a laundry list of stuff to do. I'm not gonna lie, I have been sort of waiting on the rebrand to come through, right? Now that it has, I have a lot of stuff that I really need to do stream setup wise. So that's good. I've got some time to work with it. Thank you, Vladeshi. Thank you. It has been literally in progress for about 2 years. Woof. I'm surprised. I will say, Chaser, the one thing that you did that surprised me was that you hung out down south, knowing that I have 5.5 kilometer hydro. You kind of stayed around. I'm literally surprised. I was like, why is he still here? Okay, let's go. And then my shells couldn't hit anything. I was like, what is this garbage? That was frustrating. All right. We got a shout out for Zoop, yes? Excellent. Marvelous. I look back and see it now. All right, we did York. We got Boise. We got Bliss. We got some Scharnhorst action. What time is it? I still got about an hour and change. I will say this, guys. Any requests that I don't get to tonight, I'm going to leave in the queue, and I'll get to them tomorrow. I am going to be doing a little stream tomorrow morning, late morning into early afternoon here in the U.S., probably like 11 a.m.-ish on till like probably about 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere in there. So I'm going to be around for a few hours in the middle of the day tomorrow. So if I don't get to your request tonight, I'll probably just get to it tomorrow. No, that's fair, Chaser. That's fair. But I mean, once you saw me and you knew I was there, you knew the Stored was there. Once you saw both of us, I was surprised you hung out. I was like, well, he's going to bail and like just run north, like, and just kite us and spot for the team and keep us lit and everything. But you played pretty close to the cap. I was a little surprised. All right. I want to take Independence because I'm grinding this ship and I need all the bloody help I can get. I need a lot of XP to unlock Yorktown. I have actually installed... I didn't install the red ship XP bonus. I did install the commander bonus so I could try to wrap up the commander, but I think at this point I'm going to bump that one back too. Yeah. One of the things that I had not considered on Independence until I was actually, I want to show you guys something. Maybe I'm crazy, and this is probably more a grunty question because I bet he plays more CVs than anybody in the chat. Ordinarily, I would not take Hidden Menace as a skill. I generally despise this skill. However, on this ship, I realized that with 2 of these squadrons basically not ever having to worry about planes coming back, this is actually a really handy skill. Am I crazy? Right? I have 2 tactical squadrons that are basically irrelevant when it comes to this. Like, they literally do not care about returning. For the torpedo bombers, it does suck a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But as long as I'm mixing and matching what I'm doing, like, I played a game with this yesterday, and I didn't feel that this was a problem at all. Good evening, DE. Ooh, Hetman, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, Cab, it hadn't occurred to me either until I sat down to build this captain out. And then I was like, huh. Interesting. And I'll say this. The ship, of course, the detection radius bonus no longer applies to the planes, which is unfortunate because I always loved trolling people with Kaga's planes, where it was like, oh, look, I'm on the deck torpedoing you before you even spot me. I always loved doing that. Fair enough. The other thing, at tier 8, I don't think I would do this, Grunty. But at tier 6, there's not a lot of flak. So I felt like the armor is not going to get me a whole lot at tier 6. That's why I did it. I've only played it on 1 boat. And you know, Cabs, like, it's an interesting build. Again, I don't think I would do it at tier 8 because you're going to run into a lot more flak. But I think it's interesting here at tier 6 because Independence, one of her drawbacks, especially on some of these maps you find yourself on, some of these maps are cage matches, right? And dropping your hull's detection from 10 and change to like 8.5, it can help. It can help a lot.
God bless America. All aboard the Midtown Express.
No destroyers. Let's go do some spotting. I probably by right should take the rockets out early. But I'm going to take out the torpedo bombers and see how we do. That's correct, Xander. We don't say the S word in here. Evil, that's what I would typically do, yes. Oh, fine. Just do your thing so I can get past you. Just drop your little fighter so I can leave. That's what I would typically do. It does somewhat depend on the boat. Oh, hey, Miyoko. He's going to turn. I'm going to get nothing out of this. But they're all going north. And I want no part of the Uganda, thanks. The Heinrich is going south. That's the guy who I want to go murder. He's off by himself. So that's the guy we want to make pay for his bad decisions. So, let's go make him pay. We'll get some torps in the water. We'll peel off to the south and see if we can get another couple in the water on him here. Two in a flood. I've only got 1 plane left. Feels bad. Let's just see if we can get 1 more fish into the water before I die. Come on. Come on, you can do it. About like so. Nope. That's okay. Let's go rocket him a bit if we can, or maybe the... Let's go rocket the Miyoko, maybe. That's probably not a bad idea. So, target priority early in a match with a carrier honestly does depend partly on the carrier you're driving. It depends a little on the map, in my opinion. A game like this, I would ordinarily just try to do some spotting, right? Get some of that done for the team, and we've managed to do some of that, which is good. Now, what I have to think through is, do I want to try and put a fire on the Heinrich? I think the answer is yes. I really want to pick on this Heinrich for as long as I possibly can. Five and a fire. 4K and a fire. That feels good. Fighter's doing some work. We love all of that. Let's go try and drop some bombs on him. He clearly put the fire out. So now let's go hit him with the crazy American bombs. He's trying to strike me. Alright, now, I don't know that I'm going to pin this guy a whole bunch. Oh, crap. I think I might have screwed this up. Yep. Okay, so I started that attack run too early. Didn't even realize that was a thing with these planes, but apparently it is. So, irritating. Means I'm not going to get as good a hit as I would have liked. Let's go about like that. Boop. There's the fire we were looking for. Let's come back with some torps. Because he's moving out. He's moving up, ladies and gentlemen. He's crushing our light cruiser, who has chosen to make bad positional choices.
To Jurassic Park.
Who we got? Pappy with the follow. Thank you much. I don't understand this Lizzo's decision to come out here and tangle with a battleship. Like, what are you doing? You're about to die. You're literally about to get crushed. Yeah, see? Like, what are you doing? You're just... That was dumb. At least the Miyoko just got dunked. That makes me happy. Now, this is a terrible angle from which to be attacking, but I have a method for it, so just hold on to your beer, okay? There's a reason for this. Gonna pull those guys out of there. Only the one. That feels bad. I thought I was going to get both. And, of course, still no floods. Now, our Mutsu looks like he's going to need help. Let's go try and help him. I sort of expect the Scharnhorst to finish off the Heinrich here. I'm going to try and hit the Uganda, maybe? No, let's just get in on this Gneisenau now. See if we can light him on fire or something. Yep, that was not good because apparently apparently American. That's all right. The Gneisenau is kind of trapped in this position here for a bit. Let's hit him with the torpedoes. I'm going to move up just a hair.
All aboard the Midtown Express to
Mutsu is doing good work back here. May actually land some of these torps. Fuso buys it. Gneisenau has to slow down. Muso lands nothing, but here's the good news for me. He slowed down. And I just ate a bunch of flak, which feels terrible. My torpedo bombers are all getting murdered. Peel off to starboard. Oh, no. I couldn't get a flood? Come on, guys. Well, I hit him with the single. That feels nice. Gnice's A is actually pretty good, so I'm probably picking a fight with the wrong ship. I'm not gonna lie. I've got how many coming back? I've got a few planes coming back. I gotta remember not to start the attack run on these too soon, which was 100% a thing earlier. They do not have a long spin-up time. Boom! Yeah, that felt pretty good. Swing back in with the rockets. Now that they're all peeling back, I'm going to move up.
All aboard the Midtown Express to hell.
Save myself some sailing distance here. Gnice's A is way better than you think it is for Tier 7. And it's all because the long-range aura on that ship is based on those dual-purpose 105s that are actually really good. Those are really good guns. They're really good AA guns. Ooh, 360 hull damage. God, these American support carriers are just so terrible. They're just, like... Yorktown might be decent by the time I get there, but I'm going to tell you straight up, this boat is trash. Independence, like, you have so little damage potential, it's comical. It's comical how little damage you can do in this boat. Still, if I'm going to have to grind it, that's sad, Grunty. That makes me very sad. If I'm going to have to grind it, I'm going to grind it here and not in randoms. I'm going to get some cheap trash time damage in on this guy. I'm going to put 2 more torps into him. I mean, 50k is better than I was expecting a few minutes ago, so I shouldn't complain too loud. But we're gonna have these guys beaten long before I can get planes back over there. Scharnhorst is going to knock him out anyway. Yorktown has the Tiny Tims. Okay, see... Oh, Yorktown has the Tiny Tims. I've always preferred the 5-inch HFARs, right? I vastly prefer those rockets because they hit the targets that I want. They maul the targets that I want to maul with rockets. As opposed to the Tiny Tims, which are like very difficult to get the lead, right? I mean, I contributed. I don't feel like I was significantly impactful here. The rockets are pathetically bad. The torpedoes are useful. The torpedoes are workable, 100%. But man, like, and the bombs are okay. But are these are the HFARs? How many am I putting down range? 5 in a squadron. 4 in Iraq. I'm putting 20 rockets down. Okay, so that's the problem, is I'm firing them at the wrong thing. I should never take these out against battleships. Independence's rockets need to be confined to destroyers and cruisers. If I'm going after a battleship, I need the bombs and the torpedoes. Okay, so that's a lesson to learn. Stats, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Every time I play this ship, I think about you, right? Because a few weeks ago, last month, or a couple months ago, you were grinding this ship, and I was lurking, watching you suffer. I felt so bad for you. You were just, yes, exactly. Just, I love that emote. You were just like, God help me from this. God save me from playing this ship, right? And I felt so bad. And now that I can actually, I can grind it in ranked, I'm like, thank God. Because I feel like I can get through it in probably about 7 or 8 decent games in ranked where I know I'm not going to have to see tier 8 garbage, right? Thank God. But man, she feels really weak. When I watch people play Yorktown, right? This is what I haven't figured out about this tech tree line yet. When I watch people play Yorktown, they're like, Yorktown is amazing. And I'm like, then why does Independence suck so bad? And is it really all about the smoke? Like, is the smoke that impactful? Because it's the same style of thing, right? I'm running Tiny Tims here, so I've got more pin out of the rockets, but I'm only putting 8 rockets into a reticle. The bombs are basically the same. I'm putting 10 bombs into a reticle, same bomb. The torpedoes are better, actually. Those torpedoes hit harder. Those torpedoes hit a lot harder. And I've got, it's the same idea. 4 attacks in a squadron. Plane reload is a little dodgy. I mean, it's basically the same ship. All you really add is less maneuverability on the hull, more detection on the hull, and the smoke. Better planes, that's fair. Okay. You put down 4 torps in a drop. Oh, that makes a big difference. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Wait. No. You should only put down 2. This says 1 torpedo. Oh, wait. I'm betting this is the... Hang on. I bet this is the... When you upgrade them, the upgraded planes do better or something? No. It's hard to tell. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably the upgraded... It must be the upgraded planes. Okay. Either way, I've done my duty. I've gotten my daily game and independence in. Let's do some of this other stuff. While we're sitting here talking about carriers, let's go look at... Adaldrell requested Enterprise. Let's go play a proper American, an actual good American carrier. Let's go play an actually good American carrier. Quick check. We should be all set. And I'm running... Oh, why is that a thing? Get rid of that. Yuck. I love it when the game automatically puts weeb camo on my ship. Like, why would I ever play with weeb camo? Ugh. Hard pass, yo. Okay, let's go play Enterprise. Enterprise is... I won't say she's a shadow of her former self. She's not as good as she once was, but she's still a really good carrier. She's so flexible. There's so many things you can do in this boat. I got nothing against weebs. If you're a weeb, good for you. Wargaming loves your money. That's just not my thing. It's not my shebang. Double carrier game, middle tier, 6 opposing battleships, ladies and gentlemen. 6 opposing battleships. You know, as much as I like Lexington, I still like Enterprise. I still really like Enterprise. She's not as good as she used to be. That doesn't make her bad. I will say this. There's a part of me that sometimes misses old air superiority Enterprise, right? Because back in the day, Enterprise was essentially a...
I could do this all day.
Enterprise was a air superiority carrier disguised as a strike carrier. And it was hilariously funny. You guys and your little fighters.
Yeah, this should help.
Oh, I wandered into this one I shouldn't have.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
All right, I got a Minigumo and a Mahan. We're about to find somebody. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was getting shot at. I'm not getting shot at. I might be able to avoid some of those, but we are where we are. Let's go mess with the Weavy.
To reach our final destination.
No, he's got defensive fire. Let's not mess with the Weavy. So I've got a defensive fire battleship next to an Eiger, next to a Ruprecht, with an Atlanta in the middle of the board. What could possibly go wrong, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like the other flank is going to be the place to be, maybe.
Welcome.
I don't know.
To Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the one thing, I will say this, Chaser, you know, you look at this boat, and it feels like they could sell this ship again. She's just not nearly as OP as she used to be. So I just don't understand the thought process behind, oh, we can't sell her again. I'm like, but why? But why not? All right, I got a Mahan up here. I got an Atlanta in smoke. The Atlanta's probably just going to murder my planes if I get too close. Why don't we do a pre-drop and see if we can get some torps on the Scharnhorst? Or the Atlanta, even. But I'm going to go for the Scharn.
This should help. Looks like we're about to reach our final destination.
Got two into somebody. Has to have been the Scharnhorst. Only person in there. The Atlanta was too far forward. Let's do a pre-drop. I think I'm going to have to get a little aggressive with the pre-drops here. Well, I'm coming at this from the wrong angle, but I'm afraid if I don't go ahead and make the attempt, I'm going to lose the opportunity. So, yeah, I'm not going to get very much out of that. Let's go in with the torps, though. I think I can have some fun with them this way. Well, we're sitting on a couple of cap circles, so they're not getting any points. I like that. I'm pretty sure our Atlanta's going to die over here, though. How am I lit? I'm getting shot, and I'm kind of like, how am I even spotted? But whatever.
It's a damn good day to be in the ass-kicking business.
Well, the other side of the map is completely collapsed, so basically I'm going to loop around and play back here behind the Zeppelin. I should be able to go dunk the Eiger with my bombs. This team is just surrendering the entire board. I don't understand why they're unable to do anything useful here. Like, we have no board control and nobody who seems interested in getting any. Let's go bomb the crap out of the Eiger. Come on, boys. I need you to survive to drop. I need you to survive to drop. You're not going to survive to drop. Every single one of you is going to die before I drop a single bomb. I'm going to get 2 bombs down. Amazing. What in the hell is this team doing? Holy bejesus. They're really good at dying. They're very, very good at dying. They're very bad at doing anything else. They're amazing at dying. Like, they've got the whole dying thing down to a science. We're 4 ships down and steadily falling behind because nobody has any idea how to play this game. So, this game is over. Yay. Fun. Congratulations, Striker. Matchmaker chose you for the win. Hope you enjoy it. I'm still pissed this Eiger is still here. Like, every single ship on the team ran to this cap. It's legit mind-blowing to me just how bad some of these teams can be. Please get some citadels. Should have turned the other way, apparently. Hey, look, we're still only 4 ships down. No big deal, right? How is the Eiger still alive? How have you guys not murdered him yet? Hey, look, our Heinrich is going to die. Because the team is terrible.
Just in time.
What a total joke this game is. Yeah, it blows, Adaldrell. And it's frustrating, right? Like, aircraft carriers excel in long games. When you're at a steamroll, playing an aircraft carrier is a giant waste of time. You no longer have the alpha damage to be remotely impactful in a game. So your game is basically over, right? Like, my game was over the instant I zoned into this match. I just didn't know it at the time. Jackass puts up a lot of flack, don't he? Nope, those are going to be terrible hits. Ooh, 3 sits, I'll take that.
So much for anti-lock brakes.
So, like, this game was apparently decided at the loading screen, and I don't even get to enjoy. I don't even get to have fun. That's how bad this game is. I'm basically out of planes, because remember, guys, AA doesn't do anything in this game. AA is worthless, that's why I have no planes left. I mean, the team is dying faster than we can do anything. They're going to zero us out soon. It's literally me and the Zeppelin is all that's left. And the Johan apparently has God tier AA for a tier 9 boat. Which feels really awful, I might add. Just thought I'd point that out. Just end it. This game doesn't deserve to be played. Just end it. I know. I'm shocked that my team couldn't, like, was complete garbage. Who knew? Unbelievable. Like, one of the reasons I don't play a lot of carriers, you have no battle influence anymore. There used to be a time that carriers had a ton of battle influence, but they've nerfed them so hard, they're just not enjoyable to play anymore. It's genuinely sad now. It's genuinely sad. Like, if you're... Well, Striker, my problem was I had tons of targets, but they're all in 2 and 3 ship clumps. I can't survive. It's just bad. Yeah, I hear you, Gladius. It's just terrible. Well, we tried. I still like Enterprise. There's a lot to like about that ship, but clearly the design of carriers has regressed to the point where they're just not enjoyable to play anymore. So, oh well, so much for that. We got time for what? I got time for several more games. Let's see what else we got. Soldier asked for a gearing game. Soldier, I think I'm going to stay away from tier 10 tonight. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played gearing in a while. Gearing feels like she'd be pretty good. I kind of want to play this Boise game in ranked. I kind of want to play this Boise game. I think I'm going to play some ranked games for a spell, and then maybe we'll close the night on gearing, and hopefully that's good. Hopefully that's nice. Let's take Boise. Castle wanted a game in Boise. We'll give it a shot. Oh, Evil, 100%. Trust me, I like gearing. I just, tier 10 games tend to make me want to punch the wall, so I try to avoid playing too many of them. It was 97 today, and somehow I forgot to turn the fan on underneath my desk.
You need me to get it?
Yeah, cluster. That's exactly what you should do. And that's fine. But the problem is that my team all went to the same cap, except for like 3 ships. So of course they got murdered and died. Like, that only ends one way, you know? Feels bad. It was a terrible game. Wrath, you were in my ranked game I played yesterday, I think in Independence. I played 2 games yesterday. I think you were on the other team. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I recognized your name. I thought I saw you. I played like that was the like I built out Independence and I was like I'm gonna go play this in ranked, and it was like it's okay. It's not exciting, but it's okay. All right, we got Mahan and Shira. So it's a question of how I decide to deploy here. I think I'm going to try something stupid. And let's see how it goes. Because I like the idea of it, but I'm not convinced it's going to be a good play. Yeah, Raph, that Mahan tried to chase me. I took a fairly aggressive line there on straight, but I could see him coming, so I just turned my engines and run away. I moved 33 knots. He's not going to catch me. And then he came out, and my entire team was like, "Oh, okay," and they just murdered him. And I was like, "See ya." I couldn't. How many times have we talked about it on the channel, right? When you're a destroyer player, you have to be very careful about letting the red haze of seeing the enemy carrier, you know, take over your judgment. There was a time the carrier would have laughed in your face and just murdered you. Those days are over. You can actually beat the carrier again, but he's not defenseless, and if he's got friends nearby, and like I did, that's not a good play. Well, I'm taking a very high risk, high reward. So whoever's in that cap is down here somewhere. I'm taking a very high risk, high reward sort of position here at sea. The one thing I am doing, though, is backing up the Shiratsuyu. So I like that I'm doing that. I have no idea what our trash can is doing. So there's some torpedoes. Torpedoes. Trash can is apparently just going to run or die or something. I don't know which. Yep, right here. See the smoke? Okay, the rook is here. That's really bad for me. It's time to go be somewhere else. This is so bad for me.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
This guy's reversing. I'd love it if my Scharnhorst would shoot the vulnerable cruiser. That'd make me super happy. Think you could work on that, Mr. Scharnhorst? I'm gonna chill here for a minute. Well, we're up a ship at least. They killed somebody down south, which makes me happy. The fact that this Boise is alive is so irritating when I have a battleship right here to do something about it. Come on. Gotta stay on him here. Mahan. Hey, Scharnhorst. Hey, Scharnhorst, wake the hell up. The torpedoes are already on the way.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
You need to maneuver. You need to maneuver. You need to maneuver. You need to change your throttle or turn or something. You're going to take a whole pile of damage, and you deserve it. Oh, you only took one. All right, well, that's better than I expected. All right, the rook is moving back in. I don't care for this. Yeah, our Scharnhorst is just made of all the dumb. All right, let's see if I can finish off this rook before his heel comes back. I've got to get him to light first. He's got his speed boost on. Our Scharnhorst deserved to die because he was terrible. So, good job, Scharnhorst. You should be in trouble now. You should be burning with no DCP available. And you died. And somehow the Shira guns get the kill. Whatever. Let's go murder this Mahan. There are 2 ships down. I think we can clean this up now. They have a Boise and the Mahan and Chaser, and we haven't seen Chaser in a while. Boise is not quick, but once she gets where she's going, she makes her presence known. Well, yeah, Nelson, you're driving into a destroyer. Exactly how did you think that was going to go? Hey, Weavy, I got a target for you, buddy.
For you, that is.
Maybe you should work on that, huh?
Son of a bitch.
I mean, at least bring my Hydro in here, huh?
Did you think I was gone forever?
And you're firing HE, because of course you're firing HE. Okay, the Mahan is sitting in smoke over here.
Drive some fisting.
Wow. Our Nelson was just like, I know, I'll just feed my ship to the enemy team. What could possibly go wrong? Please don't die, Shiratsuyu. You'd make me very sad if that occurred.
Hello to my little
Hi, Chaser. How we doing, buddy?
It's a nice day to die.
Leave Chaser to me. Kill the Boise. I got this. I got Chaser.
Get some.
How can I be lit? How can he be out of smoke and I'm not, and I don't have, yeah. What the hell is that? Poor Chaser, I keep killing him tonight. I feel bad for the man. Oh my goodness. Nomad, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Poor Chaser. Trash Can actually ended up playing a good game. Not a ship I would have expected to do well in this format. I gotta go check that out. I am a big bully, Cab. 100%. I prefer to bully destroyers and carriers. Given the opportunity, those are my favorite targets. Which is a little hypocritical, because I love playing destroyer, but I love bullying destroyers when I play cruisers. So, what is a Trash Can 39? Hold on a minute. I should be able to play this. I mean, the guy just played it in ranked, right? Trash Can 39. What is this thing? 3 guns? 3 guns? What the hell is this thing? Bullying submarines. I mean, I have 10-kilometer torpedoes with a torpedo reload booster on 3 triples. So she's got a decent amount of torpedo power. She's a torp boat. This is a torpedo loadout Russian destroyer. Oh, she's not that stealthy, is she? Let me bring in like my Minsk commander or something. What have I got? Ognovoy? What's another torpedo boat? Like a not Ovechkin. No, not this guy. There is one. Who's the guy that I use on? What's the name of that damn boat? What's the cockroach? What ship is? Which is the cockroach? The Nustrashimi. I need my Nustrashimi captain. But I think I use Ovechkin for Nustrashimi. I have too many captains. I need to go through here and clean out so much. Huh. Oh, here we go. He's over here. Torpedo reload of 83 seconds. Yeah, she was not. Yeah, this ship is not stealthy. 7.6 is not going to get anybody excited. Now, she's probably fast. Oh, yeah, 45 knots. So she's blowing and going. Man, who likes this ship? Who owns one of these and likes it? Because on the face of it, this is not a ship that I would play. If I'm going to play a Russian boat, I want the gunpowder, and you don't have it here. Like, I want the speed and the gunpowder. I want to bully other destroyers, but with only 3 guns and a 5-second reload, I ain't bullying nobody. A Japanese destroyer outguns me. Yeah, so did I, Night Owl. I forgot this ship even existed. That's wild. That's wild. Engage someone else's problem consumable. I wish that was a button. I wish I could push that button and make it so. The camo's gorgeous. Like, this is very obviously some kind of historical look for the ship. She's beautiful. But with these single-barreled turrets, a good co-op boat, Hujam says. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Not a ship that I would play in ranked, though. Not a ship that I would play in ranked. Now, I tell you what, guys. We're getting towards the end of the night. Let's do this. Let me take this gearing game. And then what I'm going to do for my last battle, we're going to get an ops. We're going to get some ops together. So what I want you to do, while I am playing gearing, if you are interested in playing one round of Utah Beach with me on camera, on stream, go ahead and send me a whisper. Whisper me in-game. Log in. You've got at least, unless I get absolutely blown up in the first few seconds, you've probably got 10 or 15 minutes here. Log in, and let's play one round of Utah Beach. I mean, it is D-Day. I feel like, I'm wearing my Operation Overlord shirt. It feels like it's time. So, yeah, let's do that at least to cap things off, and we'll end in the game on a high. No, have them message me. Xander, just have them message me directly. It'll be much faster so I can set up the div when I get out of the game. Once I get into a game, I'll hear the notifications, but nothing will pop up on my screen, so it's no big deal. And I'm just going to grab 6 people. If you were in the div that I did the last week, I may not pick you, so just keep that in mind. But if I only get 6 whispers, then that's what we're going to do, right? Obviously. All right. Ooh, first submarines tonight. Double submarine game, everyone's favorite. I've got a black. I've got 3 radars to deal with. 2 of them 12-kilometer radars. Super fun. Okay. No planes. That's okay. Okay. How do I want to play this? Do I want to try for B? Probably don't. Let's see. Let's give it a go. Good night, Grunty. I'm gonna do the traditional flip around and stick my stern into B to see if I can get a cap out of it. There's enough island cover right here that I should be able to leave if I want to leave. And If I end up not capping it, I'm not fussed. I'll end up just trying to... I'll just end up worrying about... I'll change my position and go be somewhere else. It's fine. Yeah, Striker, most of the time I don't think you'll find submarines play in the middle of the map early. Now, the black, if I was the black, I might push the middle cap, right? He's got that radar smoke trick. He can be very, very useful. Now, do we have radars? We have a Stalin. We have me. Where's the minnow? It's a smoke minnow. So we have, I said me, we have just the Stalin, I think. Yeah, so we're going to have to do a lot of space spotting in this game. We do not have a lot of radar. As we turn through this gap, I want to fire my forward torpedoes down through the bottom of the cap. I'm going to save the stern rack because it has better firing angles. Most of the time, people push hard for the edges of the map. Now I'm going to see if I can draw out one of these Nevsky radars. I'm about to step on this cap. That should draw out the Nevsky radar, but with his gun shell velocity, he probably won't be able to get shells on me. It's going to take somebody else. Quick torpedoes, that's the Holland. So the Holland is over here somewhere. And now we're looking at a Cyclone, which is going to make my life very, very unfortunate. So let's see what happens here. If I get radar, the Nevsky tries to hit me. I'm going to get radared, fine. But he can't hit me from where he's at. Stalingrad radar going up, not getting anything worthwhile. Nevsky's radar's only got about another 10-15 seconds to run here. It's 12 kilometers, but he doesn't get long duration. Yep.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, he got a reset through my stack. An overpen through the stack, ladies and gentlemen. Since when is Nevsky's radar this long? This is probably ill-advised, but I'm sort of doing it anyway. There we go. There's our cap. Sorry, I took a little bit of damage, but that's all right. We got some more good damage into that Holland. I'll take it. All right, Ragnar's in a good position. Black's on the flank. We've got dueling idiot submarines on the 9 line. That's where I'm going next, as our Minotaur just got absolutely crushed. 44 seconds out of Nevsky. That feels bad. I didn't think I'm used to the Russian radars having less... Oh, I'm not running defensive fire. Well, let's make use of it. I'm used to the Russian destroyers having less... duration. 44 seconds on a 12-kilometer radar feels really crazy. Okay, so that is the Shimakaze on this other side of the map. As he just landed all the bloody torpedoes. Yeah, and the Balau's over here as well. So it's time to go murder the Balau. And see if I can spot the Shima. The Balau is way over on the edge of the map. Kerr first is coming. Let's leave him a present. Now, I have to be at least a little cautious here. Pushing the Balau while the Kerr first is alive is probably a bad idea. But if we can knock out the Kerr first, and that's a whole lot of torpedoes going in on that guy, then we have an opportunity. Hey, what's up, Shima? How you doing, buddy?
goggles.
I mean, that is a whole lot of torpedoes. He's going to take at least 3 of mine and 1 more from the Ugamo. So that guy is in a world of pain. Let's help him along, shall we? Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Ugamo, you need to not die, buddy. You need to not die, buddy. There you go. Alright. Again, I look at this from the perspective of murder the cur first, and we're in pretty good shape here.
And it got such good gas mileage.
Alright, the fire's gonna help. But the secondary is hurt. Stupid Shima is just running under this guy's skirts, which makes me a little angry. But he's gonna die here in a sec. Okay. Let's please go murder the Shimakaze. Oh, look, there's yet another battleship on this flank. God, this is stupid. Their entire team is here. And the Cyclone is setting in, which is going to make my life just that much more miserable. Ugh. Hey, what up? I got this. I'm about to get radared. Please overshoot me. Oh, nope, you're using the stupid cheater mod. Yay! I always love when people use the cheater mod.
Much better.
Wouldn't want the game to be fair.
Can't leave my ride behind. Ah, fuck this clown.
Well,
Time to
yes,
put
I
on
agree.
your goggles.
Oh, he destroyed one of my torpedo tubes. Amazing. Awanon, there is a mod in the game that allows you to see when someone has stopped or is moving their engine, and when they're bow on to you, that is a ridiculous advantage, and it is one of the only mods in the game that I blatantly consider to be cheating. Wargaming doesn't feel like that. They won't ban it, but I hate that mod. I feel like it's 100% cheating, because it's providing you information that you otherwise would not have. If I'm showing you my dead bow or my dead stern, you have to guess as to what speed I'm moving, but the mod literally tells you how fast I'm moving. How the hell am I lit? The Shima's still out here. I'm dead.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chase.
Well, whole team left and left me to die, so... Oh well, screw them. Whatever. Y'all deserve to lose. Why am I the only person... The entire team... Look at this clown. Look at this. The entire team ran past our Tier 10 submarine. He just let them all wander by. Like, what are you doing back here? Oh my god. No, Richard, when you're bow or stern on, you cannot see the smoke. You can see smoke, but you cannot see the if I'm running like this, okay? If I'm showing you the total broadside of the ship, you can see smoke coming out of the stack. Between the speed of the ship and the smoke, you can judge the speed. If I'm showing you this, what are the smoke you can see? You can see that I'm moving, probably. There's smoke coming out of the stack. If I'm showing you my bow, you might be able to judge by the bow wake. If I'm showing you my stern, how are you going to tell? You can't tell. There's no way to know this. So the mod tells you. The mod's like, oh, he's moving half speed. Don't lead him. Yeah, no. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. You don't have to apologize. I'm just pointing it out. That's why I feel like the mod is garbage, right? Nice, Sanda. That's why I feel like the mod is garbage, because it provides. Wargaming has always said for years, their position on mods has been, if a mod provides you with an advantage that players without it wouldn't have otherwise, we will not allow it. Okay, fine. Then why do you allow this one? Right? It's this horrible double standard for only one thing that just makes me legit angry. All right, guys, I need 2 more people. I need 2 more people for D-Day here. There we go. There is Spider. I need 1 more person for D-Day. So, in the end, I have an extreme dislike of this mod because it explicitly provides, and Hujam, you're not wrong. I could live without that mod. As much as I like it for my own edification. If they got rid of it, it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me at all. The one that they added years ago, where you can see the borders of the smoke, they finally put that in the base game, and it should have always been there. That should have always been a thing. I've done this with Fiji. Atlanta's the easy choice. This is tier 6 and 7 evil. Or 5 to 7. Yeah, 5 to 7 evil. 5 to 7. Is there a destroyer with a heal? I think I took not Haida. Oh, I've got a heal here. I'm a gunboat. A little bit of a gunboat. Yeah, a little bit of a gunboat. I took Huron the very first time I played this, and was actually I enjoyed playing the ship. I was effective. The problem is that I was not. It didn't feel like I was rewarded. Right? I busted my ass. I cleared like 250 mines. And the game was like, oh, look, here's 900 experience. I was like, really? Go blow me. I was really irritated by that. There we go. All right, there's our 6th. I just got to figure out what I'm going to play here. I could just play Mahan, but I kind of want a boat with a heal. Boise's probably not terrible. Why don't we try Boise? I've got a lot of firepower on this boat. And I have aerial depth charges. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, she's got the airdrop, but that is, for me, I'll be okay. We've got enough Atlantas, we'll be okay. I think that's really the key. We need to have enough Atlantas. I don't think I want to run anything French. I don't think any of the French ships are really appeal to me in this op. I know some people say they like Indracht. I despise Indracht. I just hate this ship. It makes me legit angry. Oh yeah, I've got gray bonuses on this thing. I mean, Spider's probably right. You probably can't have enough Atlantas. I could play Atlanta. It certainly is the easy choice. I'm gonna play Boise just because I'm gonna try Boise. I want to try it out. I want to see how a Helena class kind of boat works, but I want the heal. Okay, I'm good. It should Blackadder, but man, I tell you, I just don't like the Dutch light cruisers. The Dutch heavy cruisers are amazing. I despise the Dutch light cruisers. I have played Fiji before. Have I played Fiji before? I don't think I have played Fiji before. Do the hybrids work well? I don't know, Soldier. That's a good question. The hybrids, do we have tier 7 hybrids? Tone is 8. Okay, let's do it. We got a bunch of light cruisers and 2 battleships. We'll see how it goes. Issei. Is Issei 7? I thought Issei was 6. I would not expect the planes to be amazing. Only one we have is Issei. I would not expect Issei to be super impactful. Personal opinion. All right, what do we got here? I'm running... I want that. I want... And then... Sure. I'm going to stay to the north.
So many babes, so little
So I'm on
time.
your... I'm on Electric's left here, or his right.
Around.
So just a matter of waiting for Schnellbooten to show up. Schnellbooten! Is there a U.S. hybrid for Colorado? I don't think so. All right, Schnellbooten. Let us go. Hi, Schnellbooten. How did you dodge that?
Coochie, coochie.
God, I hate trying to hit these little cockroaches.
Bigger than yours. Ooh, that's
Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. Every Schnellboot died in like the same 4-second period. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done. All right, we'll run into some minefields next. Yep, here we go. Are you kidding me? Since when do aerial depth charges suck that badly? Whoa. Okay, that's kind of garbo. What the hell? Yeah, they're not very effective at all. That's trash, man. I'm getting 1. Wow. I don't mind that roll-off depth charges are better. I mind that aerial dropped ones are this pathetically bad. I'm okay with the roll-off ones being better, but this is just stupid. They shouldn't be this terrible. At least you can navigate through the minefield fairly effectively without a problem. But this one feels... Oh, I've run into back-to-back minefields here. Huge fan of this. Wow. This is pathetically bad. This is terrible. Who thought this was a good mechanic? God. So we basically aren't going to be able to clear these minefields for the stupid LSTs because we simply lack the ability to do it. We lack the firepower to do it. This is terrible. I'm just going to hang near these things and try to clear what I can every 20 seconds. It's the best I can offer. All right, let's get the AP loaded for the gun emplacements. See, from back here, I'm getting lots of them, but up close, I'm getting, like, none of them. Okay, they do seem to have disappeared there now. No, I agree, Grant. They're very good again, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind that the roll-off ones are better. I mind that the aerial ones are this pathetically bad. Oh, no, these are aerodromes. Okay, I need to... Oh, crap. Schnellbooten. That's a problem. All right, hold on. Yep. I am by myself and in real trouble. We really needed to split into like 2 3-ship elements, and I'm up here all by myself. So this is a problem.
Fuck yeah.
Woo! Secondary kill. Let's go.
Rest in pieces. Hail to the king.
Hail to the king, baby.
My gun's bigger than yours.
Why can't I hit this clown?
America. Fuck yeah.
Whatever.
Damn.
This
Desert
is
road,
so
no gas,
stupid.
And no chicks.
Much better.
I am going to die now.
My gun's bigger than yours.
This is gonna fuck.
Well, good luck, boys. It turns out you can't solo a flank by yourself when everybody runs south. The coastal guns do way too much damage. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
The last game that I played in Atlanta, I think I had 200 mine kills, 6 ship kills.
They're
Look who it
walking
is!
this way.
Look who it is! Galaxica, how you doing? How is life in Austin? Are you staying cool? It's a little warm today. Yesterday was a lot worse. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a lot better. Yesterday was a lot better. No, I agree, Mr. October. Atlanta's. I wanted to try Boise, but having done it, I wouldn't do it again. Oh yeah, 100%. And it's June. You just know it's going to be great by August. You know. I mean, it's summer. It's time. It's 100% time. I don't think we're gonna pass this one. Nick with the follow. Thank you kindly. I do not think. Oh, very cool. Were you streaming that? Were you streaming Cyberpunk RPG, like tabletop RPG, or like online RPG? Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Now I gotta go check it out. I am via VTT. Very nice. Very nice. I was super stoked to get my camera rig. I did a remote deployment on Sunday and took it to a local game store and streamed a card game tournament. That worked out quite well. I was very happy with the results of doing that. I'm going to start having that particular the guy that helped me do commentary. He's going to start coming in on like Monday nights for a spell. We're going to stream some of that. I'm always excited. I want there to be more tabletop gaming content on Twitch and YouTube in terms of just like showcasing live plays. I think after World of Pandemia, people have forgotten or simply need to be reminded how important, how much better it is to game in person. Right? How much better it is to game in person. Now, I understand if you're doing it remotely, it's probably because the players can't be in the same place. I get it. I'm fine. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying, I think the pandemic broke a lot of people in that regard, and I want to remind them of it, right? Because I think it's an important thing. I definitely got to check that. Black Eagle was the DM. Oh, I love everything I just heard. Oh, 100%, 100%. If you can play in person, like that's the goal. You can't always do it, and like I said, I'm not criticizing because I understand that there are times it just doesn't work. I'm doing. Let's see. This Saturday here at home, we're doing BattleTech, and next Saturday at here downstairs on the table, we're doing Pathfinder. And then I might have a Twilight Imperium game later this month. We won't be streaming that. Won't be streaming any of those. But I've got 3 consecutive weekends of like tabletop gaming already sort of nominally on the calendar. So we'll see how they work out. Well, we're not going to complete all the primary objectives, but we are not going to lose. So that's good. I do think that taking Helena or Boise instead of Atlanta was a mistake. I won't be making that mistake again. I honestly had better luck with Fiji. Oh, 100% Nemesis. 100%. I'm watching these renowned secondaries just chew the crap out of this T-22. This is amazing. There he goes. Beautiful. A thing of beauty. So we are going to win. Ultimately, we're not going to complete all of the things that we're going to wish to have completed, I don't think. I don't know. It's not showing me objectives right now. It's just saying, congratulations, you died. I was like, well, okay, yay, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I've never played Cyberpunk. That's a setting I've never played. I'd be curious to try it sometime. I vastly prefer science fiction-y type settings to fantasy ones. That's a personal choice. I've always been more of a sci-fi guy than a fantasy guy. I'd much rather read Weber than Tolkien, as an example. Soldier, which are you talking about? Star Wars Unlimited? Yeah, we did all right. Managed to pull through. Good job, boys. Thanks for the carry. Soldier, I will say this. You will probably have a hard time finding product right now. Look at that. They basically one force, they get less than 800 XP. Like, this feels terrible. Fantasy Flight grossly underestimated demand. I knew they were going to lose that game. And so you'll probably have a hard time finding product. There is a new set coming in another 4 weeks, 12 July, 5-ish, 4-ish weeks, something like that. You'll probably have an easier time finding that when it initially drops. So if you can't find Spark of Rebellion for a while, keep in mind that you should be able to find Shadows of the Galaxy when it drops in another month or so. And you could probably find a starter deck of Spark. Good luck finding booster packs. Like, that is a challenge right now. The problem I have, Chaser, is that the coastal batteries rip anything but a battleship apart, right? So that's rough. Yeah, Sublimation speedrun finished up at the very end of May. Like the 27th, I think, was our last day. I think it's probably time. It is time. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done for the night. Here's the good news. I'll be back in about 12 hours. So if you just haven't gotten enough, I'll be back in tomorrow morning. Apparently, there's some kind of thing going on in the morning that Zath and I are doing, some kind of quiz show thing. I don't know if it's on Twitch or YouTube or what. I think it's on Twitch. The EU guys tagged us earlier this week and are like, hey, we're doing some game show thing. And I'm like, okay, sure. So we're doing that, and then I'm going to stream a little after. And I think they're going to raid in, and then I'm going to pass the raid on to Zath later. Is kind of the way we've sort of sketched it out. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't really know more about it. So if you're around in the morning and you're looking for something to do, I'll be back on, like I said, probably around 11:30 here in the middle of the US. So like little after lunch on the East Coast, early morning on the West Coast, like 9 or 9:30. Xanda, I'll tell you straight up, if you're around, great. If you're not, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I need to get the 13.4 codes put into the sheet, put into the logged in where you can see all that stuff anyway. So I'll get to it at some point. And if we don't get it done tonight or tomorrow, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. I'm mostly trying to help bridge the gap. Zath has work in like middle of the afternoon, so I'm trying to hold on to some viewers and then pass them on to him later. It's probably a better thing for him to get them than me. This is not what I do for a living. This is just fun. That's it. Let's call it. Let's find somebody to raid. We've had a good night. I've had a couple of games, but like, since when is that not normal? That's just boats. That's just boats, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who else is on. I see Clyde is on. I see Kev is on. Looks like Clyde's just now getting started. What has he got in this counter in the corner? What is this? Indie challenge. What is he doing? Now I feel like I have to go watch. Now I feel like I have to go find out what he's doing. We're gonna raid Clyde. I love passing up. I'll pass people on to Clyde. Clyde is good people. Right, Clyde plays live. Awesome. There we go, guys. Raid is up. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for you being here. I'll be back in the morning and then some next week. We'll talk more about that later. I have not figured out what I'm gonna do Monday night. Zath and I need to chat. It might be we're not doing Civ for a few more weeks because Zath and Kitten are on vacation. Vicey's and Kitten are on vacation. But we'll figure something out. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing Monday just yet. So anyways, see you guys. You all take care. Peace.